which should unlock our next power-up, maybe? Oh, that's JETBOARD JETTY. That seems like... That seems like it's going to be like a JETBOARD level, which... Welcome to Crash Bandicoot 2! But it's 4. So it's Crash Bandicoot 2 2. Now Crash Bandicoot 2 2 would be Crash Bandicoot 3. So this would be Crash Bandicoot 2 2 2. I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe it's not actually... So far it seems to just be a platformer level, but the jet ski levels also... Or jet pad levels, or whatever you like to call them. The jet skateboarding level, the water level. Just the jet ski levels. The Crash Bandicoot 2 jet ski levels. Which are way better than the Crash Bandicoot 3 jet ski levels. Because those levels suck. Especially in the Insane trilogy. The controls for them are just all over the damn place and are real bad. In the original, they are much better. But the chains are very deadly, turns out. I don't know why I thought there wouldn't be any, like... I don't know why I thought the chains would be safe. Because, very obviously, they wouldn't be. In no situation would you have the chains not kill you. There's no reason for me to assume that. Or that there wouldn't be chains, because obviously there would be. So, yeah, that's just kind of on me. Bye. You throw stuff at me, I don't like things being thrown at me. The timing of those things swinging is not synchronous, it feels like. Which could be tedious, but probably there's like a window of opportunity large enough there that it's not that big of a deal. I assume. Anyway, here we go, the jet ski portion. Is this automatic? It definitely is not automatic. And then we have... Okay. It's a way different camera perspective than in the... Oh, the controls are... Oh, it feels like Crash Bandicoot... Oh my, it feels like Crash Bandicoot 3 on the Insane version. That's not a good time at all. Yeah, so far, not a fan of that. Turning radius is way too big, just as it was in the Insane trilogy. Which is weird, because everybody in the mom complained about the turning radius in the Insane trilogy. So, they really should have paid attention to that in this game. I know it's not the same developer, but, yeah, okay. I saw that coming. There's nothing I could have done there. I guess jump to the other side, but then I would have needed to ignore that box altogether. And no box is getting left behind while I'm playing this game. You know what? Let's just have a little bit of fun. Was it necessary? No. Was it fun? Hell yeah. Oh, talking about things being unnecessary and maybe fun. Kind of asked for that one. Kind of asked for that one. Let's just do it again. It was fun. It's needlessly dangerous as well, which is what makes it so fun, obviously. I didn't pay attention. I just didn't pay attention. It's very obvious what you have to do there. You have to hang out in the TNT crate for a little moment. As you can actually also do here, I just noticed. So that is supposed to be your hint for what you're supposed to do later on there. Just like, hang out here for a moment, you know? And then jump off from this point. And then it turns into normal crates, which... One of them is a life crate, because we don't get enough lives in this game. I'm at 44! I'm at most a third the way through the game. If that, I'm an hour and a half into the game, I've got almost 50 lives. I think that is a bit much. Again, I am aware that like this game is designed in a way where they don't really particularly care too much about lives, because the the intentional like design philosophy behind this game is that you have infinite lives, but still, at this point, retro mode doesn't really do anything because you're never going to lose all of your... Yeah, okay, so that is definitely on me. You're never going to lose all of your lives. Like, it's just not going to happen. And there's about 100 more boxes in this. I like this little mechanic here though, with the little raft, because it's kind of like an auto-scroller, but not really. It's what an auto-scroller level should be, is what that is. This enemy weirds me the fuck out, so you die. I was just trying the turn radius when you're not boosting, and turns out, still way too big. How many deaths do I have? 2. I can still get all the gems in this level if I only die one more time maximum. And going through this slowly, it's actually not that bad. If you're using the boot... Suddenly my turn radius was too small. So maybe I stand corrected and I'm just bad. Also, I see bots in my chat, which is not a good time at all. Which I'll take care of in a quick moment, but damn it. Okay, so I just lost out on the last gem to get all the boxes. Can I, like... From here I can't ban anybody, which is not a good... I need moderators here. One thing is for sure, I'm going to turn off the chat box in Streamlabs until I actually get actual chatters in Twitch, because we're not going to be having any of that bullshit on the YouTube videos. The chat box is supposed to be there for a reason, and that is because everybody on YouTube needs to know what I'm talking about when I'm talking to people on Twitch, not to see spam links. Oh, okay, so we have this mechanic again. I almost forgot about this. It's fun though, especially when you have to... Wait, where does this lead to? Oh, it leads to a couple of crates. Fair enough. Especially when you have to stick around longer than entirely necessary. Frick. No! R1 is a belly flop, and you need to remember that. I think it's always been, by the way. It's not like something new in this game that R1 suddenly becomes a belly flop. And I'm getting used to that. It's just, I haven't played Crash in a while. And if I want to like bullshit excuse my way out of this, I haven't played Crash on PS4 in even longer. Because I've been playing it on PC. Because I own the Insane Trilogy on both PS4 and also on PC. Because I prefer playing it on PC. But when it initially released, it was only on PS4. The same with Spyro's Reignited. Did I call it Reignited? I meant Insane. But the same with Spyro's Reignited Trilogy, right? Which is made by Toys for Bob, the people who made this game as well. That was on me, I guess. Close way of avoiding damage by... damn it! By shifting reality. See, I'm losing lives rapidly, but I just can't seem to actually like go down in lives. By the time I exit any given level, even if I've died 10 times, I acted with more lives than I came in with. So I feel like retro difficulty is kind of like a bullshit, look at us, we're thinking about the fans kind of thing, while it doesn't really do anything. Again, I'm happy that it's there. Because I would have really not liked to have a Crash game with infinite lives. But I still have a Crash game with functionally infinite lives. Panic presses. With functionally infinite lives. So, I'm kind of 50-50 on that. And as I've said before, in like, I don't know when, but different doesn't mean bad. And so far, the things that are different about this aren't necessarily bad. Like, the level designs themselves aren't easy. It's just, you get a lot of lives. And in that regard, it's the exact opposite of Crash 1, for instance, where you didn't get a lot of lives, and if you died, you had to play the entire game over from the start or from your last save point, which you couldn't save at any given time, and there's a real chance that you just like got through most of the game without saving. This is the exact opposite of that, which might be a little too much. But I'd rather have this than the Crash 1 shenanigans, so you know what? I'll take it. No. Kind of afraid that might happen. I wonder if enemies are also going to be like included in that phase. Not just obstacles on boxes and platforms, but also enemies. Being able to just like run through enemies. That makes so much sense. That enemies also can be blown up by those mines. Let's go for it. I don't know why I'm still going for all the no. Yes. I don't know why I'm still going for the boxes, because I can't get the box gem anymore anyway. Because I am fairly certain that I missed some boxes. At least I missed a green gem path, which surely has some... Oh, I didn't see that enemy. Surely has some amount of boxes inside it, right? How many boxes do we still need to go through? About like 50 or so more, which is... I'm expecting this to be the last little bit of this level, honestly. I'm guessing that after this hoverboard part, we end the stage. Might not be the case, but it really feels like a final gauntlet type of situation here. Especially with these enemies all over the place, making it a bit more difficult to maneuver. And again, that is the introduction of a new mechanic, so maybe it isn't the final part yet. But they are placed in such a way that it's really easy to make them run into the mines. So it's not the final part. I saw a checkpoint after it. And certainly they wouldn't place a checkpoint just before the end of the level. So there's still a chance that there's no green box, no boxes in the green path. But maybe like the nitro crane destruction box is there. That's something they've been known to do. Well, Naughty Dog has been known to do that. Obviously, this was not made by Naughty Dog, so who the hell knows? Let's focus here for a moment, because I do not wish to die again. Blow yourself up. Good. Get me through there. Oh, bad times, potentially bad times, good times, good times, good times, good times, good times. It is the end of the level. It is the end of the level. But there is a fight. There's a boss fight. Okay, that's why there was a... So, how does the boss fight work? I was thinking just kind of charge into him. But that does not seem to be working. So do I... Oh, what I probably have to do is have these guys guide into the tentacles. Yeah, that's what I have to do. That's not that difficult of a fight. It's more of a mini-boss than an actual boss fight. Which makes sense because it's at the end of an actual level. And not a level in and of itself. So... Sometimes these tentacles just kind of spawn on top of the enemies, which... For me, very helpful. And again, when you die, the boss keeps its damage. Which, in no situation, should ever happen. Oh, in this case, it doesn't happen. Never mind. I stand corrected. That only happens with real boss fights, not with mini-bosses. Which honestly makes the mini-bosses more boss-like than the actual bosses, which is real weird. I feel like I didn't really think that through. Just like I'm not thinking through what the hell I'm doing with this mini-boss. Let's take this slowly and methodically. Not that slowly though. Okay, that's one hit. And then he summons 2 tentacles. Okay, so, but that also makes it easier to hit him. Hold on a moment. If you spawn more tentacles, that makes it more difficult for me to avoid them, but also easier for me to just kind of accident myself into getting a hit. Which is exactly what I've been doing so far. Well, not in this attempt, but in like my first and second attempt, I definitely like got a lot of hits on accident. Just keep going right. See, now you're doing less, which makes more sense. Did I get 2 hits at the same time? Did I? I think I did. I didn't. I didn't see the nitro box. It wouldn't have mattered either way, most likely. But I didn't see it.
Old dark matter himself. Careful, Crash. He's heavier than you. Oh, good. You're awake. All right. 2 masks down, 2 to go. Feeling a little less panicked. I was at a 10 before. Now I'm at a solid, let's say, 9.78. 888. Oh yeah, these bandicoots are here to help.
Bandicoot. Follow.
Short and to the point. Love this guy.
Who voices that blue mask? I recognize the voice. Phone. We're going to be looking this up. Crash Bandicoot 4. It's About Time. Cast. On IMDb, yeah, works. Does it have screenshots of the actual character? Because fuck if I can't remember the name. Got a 9.7 out of 10 so far, but it's release date, so that always happens. Let's see. Did you know? Storyline, details. Where's the cast? Cast and crew, there we go. Dingodile, Crash Bandicoot, Coco Bandicoot, Dr. Engine. It's Richard Steve. Oh, and it's Invader Zim. Who else has he played? I don't need to IMDb up. Oh, he also plays Raz from Psychonauts. Invader Zim. Who else has he played? Anything interesting at all? Not really. He plays Chilled in Dragon Ball something? And he plays Dr. Rota in Dragon Ball Super. Okay. Interesting. Interesting to note.